It's national meets regional. Welcome to Sidewalks Entertainment, the long-running celebrity, music, and art series. Join us now for an exciting new path to celebrity interviews, music, rising talents, and much, much more.
Hey everybody, I'm Mika Abogado with Sidewalks Entertainment, and I'm joined by Ewan McGregor. Thank you for joining us today. I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, good, thanks.
Good. So going into the movie, I expected a love story, but I was so surprised at how funny it was. Is this something that drew you to the character?
Yeah, I mean, I think the film is many things. It's difficult to pigeonhole, which I like about it. I think there is a really nice love story in there. And it's a complicated love story. You know, my character, Alfred, is in a unhappy marriage. And Emily Blunt's character she's in love with a soldier who's gone missing in action, and she thinks Iraq or somewhere. And so it's complicated, you know, and out of that, but they do find each other and fall in love with each other. But it's not easy, it's not clean cut, and I always thought that was one of the script's strengths. Also the storyline, the fact that it's kind of a magical idea and a far-fetched idea that that the sheikh, this rich sheikh who comes to Britain to ask the British government's help to introduce salmon fishing into his country in the Yemen. I just thought it was a magical idea, and it is for the characters, and for my character particularly, thinks it's a ridiculous idea, and he's a very strict, straight, repressed scientist who doesn't want to be party to this kind of, you know, the whims of some rich guy. There's a lot of inverted snobbery with my character, which was fun to play.
That's good. Growing up in Scotland, did you find yourself fishing often?
No, it is a very, you know, it's a big Scottish pastime, fishing, fly fishing particularly. And but I didn't do much fishing when I was a kid, maybe now and again on holiday or something, but I never learned to fly fish, and it's a very different technique from the kind of fishing that I might have done as a kid. So we had some good fly fishing teachers, both in London and then up in Scotland, and so we had to learn, you know, right from scratch. And you see us in the parking lot with the set, you know, fly fishing.
And now you're a professional?
No, I'm not, no. It's not something that I've carried on doing, but I like it. I mean, it's a nice thing to do because you're outside and you stand in beautiful, especially in Scotland, and some beautiful countryside. But I don't actually want to catch a fish. That's one of the things that you really have to want to do. And I don't have that desire, really.
The the landscape was breathtaking. Did you find it easy to go to work?
Yeah, I did. I mean, there's three very strong landscapes in the film. There's the urban cityscape of London at the beginning, and then the story takes us up into the Highlands of Scotland, which is slightly further north than from where I'm from, but so beautiful, like majestic scenery up there. And then we went to Morocco, which doubled for the Yemen, and worked in the deserts down there in a place called Ouarzazate, which is a very beautiful desert area. So there's it's got a nice kind of tapestry of the film in terms of its look.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of beautiful places, San Francisco is a beautiful place, and I'm sure it's not your first time.
No, it's my second time.
Your second time? Are you looking forward to seeing anything?
We went out at lunch today and had a little wander around the pier, and yesterday and today we've done different interviews in different places. So we've seen a little bit. What's the street called where the bookshop was?
Jack Kerouac.
Jack Kerouac Alley, is that what it's called? And there's a pub there we did an interview in yesterday. So we've seen, you know, different parts of the city. Between this and then the press I did last year for beginners, it's been nice. I've always had high hopes for San Francisco. It's got such a great reputation, and it lives up to it. It seems very beautiful here.
I'm sure San Francisco's glad to have you.
Oh, that's nice, thank you.
So what's next for you? Any upcoming projects?
I've just finished shooting a pilot for HBO called The Corrections, which is hopefully going to be a serialization of Jonathan Franzen's novel, The Corrections. But we just shot the pilot, and then I guess HBO have to look at it once it's been edited and decide whether we go ahead or not. So if we do, that'll be over the next 4 years. We'll spend 4 or 5 months a year on that, and then I've got different films coming out this year. There's a film later in the year called The Impossible that I made in Thailand about the tsunami in 2004 with Naomi Watts. So between this and that, I'll have some press to do and stuff.
Well, good. Yeah. Good luck to you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for joining us today.
Nice to meet you. Thank you.
Nice to meet you too.
Cheers. Take care.
For more full-length celebrity interviews, visit sidewalkstv.com.